Hey guys, Crypto Dad here again, and I'm going to show you how to set up the Ballet Cold Storage Wallet. Great new wallet for storing and gifting Bitcoin to your friends and family. So let's get started. Alright, so I'm here on the Ballet Wallet homepage. Ballet Wallets are cold storage devices that store Bitcoin. You can store Bitcoin in them safely and securely. It has no moving parts. It doesn't need to be powered. It has a public key and a private key. The public key is visible, which allows you to transfer Bitcoin into the card wallet, and then the private key is hidden behind the tag and can only be accessed by the person holding the card. It makes a great gift for people that really don't understand Bitcoin. They can easily download the app and check their balance. And then if they ever need access to the card, everything that they need is contained on the card, right? There are no passwords to remember. You don't have to keep the firmware updated, anything like that. It's a great, safe, and secure way to store Bitcoin. It also is a great way to gift Bitcoin to your friends and family. And with Father's Day coming up, this would make a great gift to give to your dad. I'm going to talk about what the card looks like, how beautiful it is, and I'm going to show you how to get everything set up, deposit some crypto in there. I'll even show you how to move crypto off the card if you decide that you're ready to access it. So let's go ahead and get started. So we'll be taking a look at the 24 karat plated stainless steel 2022 Tiger Limited Edition, and then we'll also demo this gold plated stainless steel version. We'll go ahead and unbox that and I'll show you how it works. But we can start with the Real series, and there you go. It's ready to go, which is really amazing the way this thing works. They'll give us the web address to get started. All right, and if we go over here, there's kind of a breakdown of the card itself and then a nice little container here. All right, it just slides out here. And this is the stainless steel card. It's pretty thick and robust, as you can see. Very solid. Has a nice feel in your hand, and it looks beautiful. And so the beauty of this card is that it contains everything you need to store Bitcoin, right? It has the public key on the front for making deposits, and then there's a private key underneath here. If you peel this off, right, you can peel it off from here, this corner, but you'll only peel it off when you're ready to maybe sell the Bitcoin or transfer it somewhere else, right? The main purpose of the card is to store Bitcoin and to gift Bitcoin to other people that may not understand Bitcoin. It has a two-part private key. There's the encrypted private key underneath this tag, and then there is the mnemonic phrase or passphrase under the scratch off. So the encrypted private key is created in their Shanghai and printed out in Shanghai, and then the card is sent to Las Vegas, and that's where the second part of the private key is put onto the device. So no one person has access to the private key at any point, right? So you've got this Bitcoin address on the top of the card, and that is the public address. That is the address that you can use to check your balance. That is the address that you can use to deposit crypto into this card. And if you give this card to anyone, they can hold this card indefinitely, and at any point peel that label off and access the private key through the app, which I'll demo for you in a minute. But the beauty of the card is it's impossible to lose access to your Bitcoin, right? Because everything you need is contained on the card. The drawback to that is that because the card has total access to the Bitcoin, you need to make sure you store the card in a safe place, right? This card, just like you would anything valuable, whether it's gold, silver, priceless works of art, anything needs to be physically secure. If you live in a house that's physically secure, you keep your doors and windows locked, and you've got a alarm system and all that good stuff like most people do, then you can display this in its case somewhere prominent in your house. All right, once you work it loose, it just swings open. You can put your card in here. Then you've got a nice holder. You can display this prominently in your house. Or if you're a little more security minded, then just hide it, right? Hide it where no one's going to see it. If you're worried, it serves a dual purpose, right? It's going to keep your Bitcoin safe and secure, so you can display it prominently in your house, a beautiful piece of art, or you can keep it locked in a safe somewhere. All right, so I'm here on the website. They take you through this step by step. The first step is to examine the card, make sure everything is intact. Yeah, you'll want to make sure that the passphrase is completely intact and that no one has tried to peel the sticker off. All right, I'll just go to that same website in my phone browser. All right, and then I'll just go down here to download. It's going to take me over to their website where I can download. So I'll just go ahead and hit the App Store since I have an iPhone. Here's our Ballet Crypto app. I'll just choose Get. All right, and so I have the phone ready, so I'm just going to tap Scan. Give it access to the camera. And then I'll go over here and scan the card. And that pulls up the account. As you can see, the Bitcoin balance is 0, right? You're going to have to put Bitcoin in here if you want to gift it to somebody. But it's pretty simple, right? I can just copy this address into my clipboard and go over to an app like Coinbase. So I can go over to Coinbase, purchase a little Bitcoin, just buy a little Bitcoin on Coinbase Pro with some cash that I have in my account. And then you can see there I have some Bitcoin in my account. I'm just going to do a withdraw my Bitcoin to a crypto address, and I'll just paste in the address of the Ballet Wallet card, right? And that's it. It's a valid Bitcoin address. All right, put in most of it there. I'll just click withdraw Bitcoin. I'll get my two-factor. All right, and there we go. And then from there, I can go back to Ballet and just wait to see the balance go up. All right, and you can see there that the Bitcoin has arrived in the wallet. And it gives me the current dollar value of the Bitcoin that's being stored in the wallet, right? So you don't need to pull out the card to use the app. Once the app has synced up to your card, you'll be able to check your balance at any time and see what the current value of the Bitcoin on the card is, right? And the card can be somewhere safe. You don't even need the card once you have it linked up, right? And you can always deposit more Bitcoin if you want to. So you just hit that copy. That Bitcoin address will remain the same. You can go purchase a little more Bitcoin and load it in there. Although in most, in the gifting case, you're probably going to choose a particular amount you want to gift somebody, like 0.05 Bitcoin or 0.1 Bitcoin or 1 Bitcoin, whatever the amount you want to gift somebody. You'll just drop it in there and give them the card. And then they can download the app, scan the card, and look at the current value of their Bitcoin, right? And if they ever decide they want to sell the Bitcoin, then they just peel off the sticker to reveal the private key and scratch off the passphrase, and then they'll have full access to the Bitcoin. As it stands now, this particular card I cannot send, right? Because I don't have the private key yet. So for example, if I wanted to make a deposit of Bitcoin in my Coinbase account, they're going to give me this Bitcoin address, and if I go back here and try to do a send, right, I'm going to need to scan that private key and enter this passphrase, right? And it walks you through it. It's pretty simple. Notice on the back of the card here that it has a memo field that you could use to engrave if you wanted to gift this to somebody, right? But I'm going to walk you through accessing the Bitcoin that's on the card. First, we'll go ahead and scratch off the passphrase. It's very easy to read the passphrase. So I'm going to go ahead and enter it in. All right, and once you've got that passphrase entered, you'll just tap next. Now we peel off the sticker on the top, revealing the private key so that we can scan that as well. All right, and once you've done that, you'll just scan this with your app. So I'll just tap scan. It wants me to scan that private key. All right, and there we go. All right, so I'm sending the max back over to my Coinbase account for liquidation, or I could be sending this to a friend, but this is just the process we go through in order to send out Bitcoin from the card. We'll hit send now. Transaction goes out. The balance of the card goes back down to 0. I can see a list of my transactions. Right, and notice now that the interface on the app shows has changed to yellow. I believe that that is an indication that the wallet has been used to send Bitcoin out. So now it's a working wallet, right? It's no longer a pure storage wallet, right? Now at this point, I could put more Bitcoin back in it if I wanted to, or move Bitcoin in and out of it, right? Now I've got a working wallet. I've got both ends of it. But I will need the card whenever I do a send, right? I'll need to rescan that private key whenever I do a send, because the private key always remains on the card itself, right? And of course, once you peel off that sticker, you want to make sure that you're not displaying it anymore, right? Once the sticker is peeled off, the card is accessible. So in the case of a revealed private key, you would keep that in a safe place and don't let anyone else see it. So it's great if you have a different card that you can use as storage only, and then you have this working card that you can move crypto on and off, right? So it is a working wallet, but it has no moving parts. It has no firmware to upgrade. It has no electronics that need to be charged. It's a fully operational Bitcoin wallet, very similar to a paper wallet, but much nicer and much more durable. All right, now that we've got this working card, let's go ahead and open a different one that we will use for pure storage. Right, if we want to add that second card to our app, we'll just go back here to the home. We'll hit the plus, and then we'll just tap scan, and we'll go ahead and scan the new card. All right, and then now you can see that I've got I can manage more than one card, right? So here's our new empty card that we could store some Bitcoin on, and perhaps just leave the outer tag on and the scratch intact, so it would be long-term Bitcoin storage. All right, so now you can see we've got the new card scanned in to the app. We have access to it. We can deposit Bitcoin in here, and then if we leave the tag on there, it would just be long-term storage. This one, because the private key has not been revealed, can be displayed in your house or gifted to other people. And then if we go back here, you can see that I can manage the cards. And as I mentioned, right, the working card has got yellow to let us to indicate that the card private key has been used. So it has all the features, we can do receive, buy, swap, or send. I showed you how to load some Bitcoin onto one of the cards, and then I showed you how to reveal the private key and send some Bitcoin out from the card. So that's your basic introduction to the way the card works. But I'm going to go ahead and show you one of these gold-plated cards and how cool it is. This is the Tiger edition. It's a limited edition. Ballet is going to be giving one of these away on a Twitter contest, so I'll direct you to that down in the description below. Let's go ahead and open one of the gold-plated so that you can see what it is and see what it's like. I'll go ahead and load some crypto on one so that you can take a look. Very similar to the wallet that I opened earlier. All right, notice that this has a nice thick case, and it also comes with the regular carrying case. You can open it up. It's magnetic. It's pretty cool the way it works. You can just drop your card here in the center, and then the magnetic clasp will, and it's very durable. You can put it on a mantelpiece or on your desk, just to kind of remind you of the Bitcoin that you have. And I'm going to show you a different way to load some Bitcoin onto this card. I've got Trust Wallet, and there's a little bit of Bitcoin in the Trust Wallet. So what I'm going to do is just send some Bitcoin from my Trust Wallet, and then I can use the camera option for scanning the address. I can just tap up here and go ahead and scan the address of my my Ballet Real wallet, right? And I'll just send all the Bitcoin from my Trust Wallet into this cold storage Ballet Wallet, right? We'll hit next. We'll hit confirm. That transfer is going to go out. All right, we can see there that the Bitcoin is transferred out of my Trust Wallet. So let's go back over to the app. And let's go ahead and add this new card to our list, right? As you notice, I've got that the first card that we did, that's an active card, a working card, and then that second card, which is cold storage. And let's go ahead and hit that plus up in the top right corner, and we'll go ahead and scan our new card. All right, and there you go. Now you can see that I've got this gold-plated card with a balance of Bitcoin on there. The Bitcoin has arrived in the card, and we can manage the balance of that card from here. So at any, and notice it also has the current value in dollars of the Bitcoin that is on this card. So if the price of Bitcoin goes up, then the dollar value will go up. So anyone that you gift this card to can easily download this app and scan their card and keep track of the amount of Bitcoin that is on this card, and then place this in a nice location in their house to show it off. I should also mention that Father's Day is coming up. This would be a great gift for your father. Even not a very tech-savvy father, anyone can open this guy up, put it on their shelf, and use the app to scan to know that their Bitcoin is safe and secure, and then also know that when they need access to this Bitcoin at some time in the future, everything they need is going to be right here. They don't have to keep the firmware updated. They don't have to memorize any long, strange passwords. They don't have to sign into any accounts. Everything they need to access their Bitcoin is held safely and securely on this card in a beautiful format. So keep this in mind for Father's Day, and be sure to check out the Twitter down below for the contest of Ballet giving away one of these gold-plated stainless steel cards, this special Tiger edition. So if you have any questions about anything I did, please throw them up in the comments, and I'll do my best to get them answered. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel, I would appreciate it. When you subscribe, there's a little bell that you can click that will allow you to be alerted whenever I post new content. Once again, thanks for joining me, and hope to see you again soon.